Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about Family Guy Season 2, Episode 6, Death is a Bitch. It's a wild episode where Peter tricks Death, chaos erupts, and Peter ends up filling in as the Grim Reaper himself. Let's break it down in easy, conversational language. The episode opens with Peter going to the hospital because he finds a lump on his chest and gets worried. Thankfully, the doctors say it's just a harmless fatty lump, but then the bill comes and Peter doesn't want to pay. So he pretends that he's dead on the insurance forms. A short time later, there's a knock at the door and it's Death himself, the Grim Reaper. Death has come to claim Peter's soul. Peter panics and runs away, but Death, who isn't in the best shape, gives chase, then trips and sprains his ankle. Suddenly, Death can't do his job anymore. Because of Death's injury, no one on Earth can die. People are immortal, but then life gets weird. Injured folks can't heal properly because they can't die, and others who'd normally pass away are stuck alive. Death realizes things are spiraling out of control and fears people will forget how valuable life is if no one can die. So he needs help fixing it fast. He calls Peter and says, "You need to take over for me until I recover." Peter thinks it's silly, but gets handed the cloak and scythe and told he must continue collecting souls. Peter reluctantly agrees and steps into the job. His first assignment, kill the cast of Dawson's Creek, a TV show the family watches. Peter refuses. He doesn't want to kill innocent actors, and besides, he likes watching them on Wednesdays. That's when Death orders him again, kill the show's cast or Peter will die himself. Peter runs away, trying to avoid doing the job. Next, Peter boards a plane and the pilot dies from boredom. Peter panics and accidentally kills both pilots by patting them on the shoulder before they die. In a dramatic twist, actress Karen Black, who's on board, takes over and lands the plane safely. Peter's accidental action restores the balance between life and death. Death comes home, healed, seeing how easily Peter broke the rules. He gives Peter back his life and robe and says that he's reminded the world that death still matters. Peter is relieved and just happy to go back to living normally. Meanwhile, there are classic Family Guy jokes and cutaways. Stewie meets Death and bizarrely asks him to kill Lois or Peter. Peter imagines riding his old bike and asking it if it wants more tea. Death reveals he almost died himself. He once lost a girlfriend and thought he'd be a virgin forever. It's all dark but funny. This episode stands out for how it plays with big ideas in a comedic way: death, immortality, and the value of life. Peter's scam nearly breaks reality, and he has to face consequences in the most absurd way, pretending to be Death. But in the end, he learns sort of that you can't cheat life's rules without paying a price. The episode also features Norm Macdonald as the voice of Death, giving the character a unique deadpan style that really makes the interactions funny. Death isn't evil, just overworked and a bit sarcastic. It ends with Death thanking the Griffins for reminding the world that he matters and warning them he might drop by again soon. You know, everything is back to normal when Peter stops being immortally weird and just returns to watching TV with Lois. So that's Family Guy S2E6, Death is a Bitch. Let me know in the comments, did you find Peter's meeting with Death funniest? Or how about Karen Black landing the plane? I'd love to know. If you enjoyed this recap, please hit like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you don't miss the next one.